Hey, Brooke. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Buttercup. Here. Apparently, YouTube. Apparently, I think today YouTube is starting a really stupid thing where it's using AI to verify people's ages based on what they watch. It's really goddamn stupid. Like I don't even know all the details. A lot of people are doing like a 1 day boycott. You're screwed. I don't expect to be affected myself. First of all, as Canadian, it doesn't even apply to me specifically. Like, I don't need to do any age verification. It's specifically in the US, and I'm Canadian. So for that, I'm fine. Um, as far as like how my channel will go, like for viewers, I don't really expect to be affected that way either. Okay, past week 0, yep. Yeah, I don't think it's actually officially started in the UK. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do know fucking Wikipedia is going to be blocked in the UK. It did. Yeah, fucking Wikipedia. Being blocked by the UK. Why? Because the UK is run by the stupidest fucking people possible. US run by the stupidest people possible. UK run by the stupidest people possible. Freedom of information, UK? Nope. Clearly not. Edie. Where's AI taking us? Nowhere good. Yeah, the age verification shit. A lot of it comes down to control. AI as well. Using AI makes people dumber. Like using AI, there's been legit studies done that found that AI use makes people stupider, which is a big part of why it's being pushed so hard. Can't support that. Yeah. You see, still. I got tired of. I got tired of him, and apparently he's a Nazi. So I blocked him. You blocked him? Yesterday. Blocked him last night. He made that stupid ass. Did you like the Trump book I sent you? That stupid ass fucking joke again. The one that I told him to stop making because I was tired of it. So it initially timed him out for 24 hours. Then people were. Then people reminded me that there was shit. That there were indications that he was a Nazi. And Nazis can fuck off. Yeah, the obsession with Bill Maher was annoying as well. Like, who the fuck gives a shit about Bill Maher? Bill Maher just said, who fucking cares? Bill Maher's a fucking idiot. forget about Bill Maher. Yeah, that's the same with everyone. Everyone forgets about Bill Maher until some asshole brings him up. Because nobody gives a shit about him. Yeah. Anywho, AI is fucking horseshit and age verification is fucking horseshit. It's everyone. Like, it's specifically in the US. Yeah, it is for everyone. Like, just in order to like fucking view content. Like, I'm not sure exactly how it works. Like, I don't know all the details of how it works. But yeah, it's. I guess if you spend most of your. If most of the videos you watch are about. I don't know. Analyses of kids' cartoons. And then you decide to watch something that's very specifically like 18 plus. Tough tits, bitch. I think it's something along those lines. Yeah, that's why people are doing the 1 day boycott. Yeah. On the topic of Bill Maher, actually, somebody tweeted about Laura Loomer, saying she looks and acts like a sleep paralysis demon. And that tweet was read to her as part of a deposition. And she kept insisting that it might have been, that the person who tweeted it might have been Bill Maher. It's absolutely not Bill Maher. But yeah, she just kept insisting that it might be Bill Maher's burner account. It's no name on it. It might be Bill Maher. Might be Bill Maher's account. But anyway, yeah, the YouTube thing is stupid. Her Laura Loomer looks like Jigsaw. Yeah, the YouTube, and the fact that they're using AI to do it, just because AI has proven so reliable so far. Like, somebody did a test with ChatGPT 5. Somebody did a test with ChatGPT 5. How many B's in the word blueberry? It insisted that there are 3 B's. Laura Loomer's only 30 years old. That's shocked. Evil does seem to make people look older. Here today, not just down the road to my daughter's work. I went to the doctor and the grocery store. I'm done for the next 4 to 6 years. Fair. Yeah, anytime I go out, I'm like, I don't need to leave again for a while, or I don't need to leave again for like 8 months, right? Lost a friend. Congratulations. 212 now. Over 30 years since I've weighed this amount. I imagine I'm still somewhere around 180. But I'm going to bother checking. Hey, Jordan. What's the secret? Just follow your eating schedule. Schedule. Was it schedule? Schedule? Shit, I don't remember how he said it. Might need to talk to the clock again just so I can get the. Might need to talk to the clock again just so I can get a reminder of how he says schedule. Don't eat before bed. Unless you're eating pussy. It's okay to eat pussy before bed. But not dick. The jizz will go right to your hips. Hi, Fallen Winter. Going to use age 18 plus my uploads after school today. Jacob. Hello, Jacob, then. games did you enjoy as a kid? I mean, Mario. I bet the same sleep schedule as you too. Hey, Star. Oh, Scotch. What else did I play as a kid? Earthbound. I'm gonna look up YouTube when I can't real fast. Yeah, like I said, being Canadian, it's I don't need to worry too much about the age verification thing personally. I feel like Canada has a more laissez-faire attitude than the U.S. does. Yeah, we definitely have a bit more of an attitude of fuck it, do whatever you want. We don't give a shit. You want to smoke weed? Yeah, go smoke some weed. What does it matter to us? Age verification? Why the hell would we do that? Anywho, she still have your PO box that sent me this cat. tried looking last night for somewhere I can watch Sailor Moon Crystal, specifically the English dub. By legal. Shit, yeah. Absolutely, legal means. I'd be fine watching. I would absolutely be fine paying to watch it. My original plan had been to pay to watch it, but then fucking Netflix took it off in Canada, took it down in Canada. For some fucking reason. Like, I can't find it. I can't find the fucking dub. There's a couple places where I found the subtitle version, but not the fucking dub. Crunchyroll might have it. I will once I finish watching the main series. I'll get like a I don't want to reach his. Yeah, for me it depends. I mean, there are shows where I thoroughly enjoyed the dub or the subtitles. Like Cowboy Bebop. The first time I watched Cowboy Bebop, I watched with subtitles, and now honestly, I kind of prefer that one with subtitles. So I don't really mind subtitles for the most part, but like I don't know, I like the English voice actors in the Viz dub are really good. They got fantastic voice actors, like pretty much across the board. But it's just so goddamn hard to find. Yeah, once I finish watching the original series, I will read too slow due to my adult diagnosis of mild dyslexia. Fair enough. So yeah, I'll try like Crunchyroll does do like free trials. So I'll try the free trial there to see if it is the dub. See if they do have the dub. And then if it is the dub, then I'll pay for the ongoing subscription for as long as it takes me to watch the show. Watch Christmas concert content on YouTube. Let's say YouTube AI. Ugh. Yep. Unfortunately, I don't know how to help, so I don't bug to be modded. I wouldn't catch a comment worthy of being blocked. Unfortunately, I am unable to help Jacob. I know nothing. I suck at computer shit. Hey, Samaj. And no, it is absolutely not a good thing. Because, like, I can guarantee you right now, what's going to end up being declared, like, inappropriate for kids is queer shit. Like, it's going to be used to justify hiding queer content. Because it always is. These sorts of censorship efforts. And we can bypass the age verification. We obviously watch adult stuff at that point. Right, but I mean, well, like I said, it's going to be used to suppress queer content. That's what's always done with any sort of censorship. Option for parents to set it to YouTube Kids. Yeah. Yeah, and like, you know, there used to be a day when using YouTube Kids as part of my setting. There used to be a time when parents took an active interest in what their kids were watching. Yeah, and I'm not gonna bother changing my content at all. I didn't I trusted them. Yeah, my mom trusted me and my brother. Now, to be fair, the internet wasn't as much of a thing when I was like especially young. But I mean, it was a thing before I turned 18. Wasn't wasn't quite what it would later become, but Yeah, like it was the pre-YouTube days. YouTube server was it? I think I was already working when YouTube started. 2005, yeah. So I was 20 when YouTube launched. Living in a nightmare. Get rid of retirement benefits for trans. Yep. Yep. Kick them out of the military and then deny them any benefits for their service. Not even a fucking thanks for your service. Just fuck off and die. Fuck off and die for all we care. I get my oldest to get off the internet, so I'd take the laptop and lock it in the file cabinet or unplug Wi-Fi. Yeah. Disgusting. And all those people who are like, support the troops. Well, support the troops. We gotta support the troops. Support the troops. Support the troops. Support the troops. None of those support the troops people are saying jack shit about it. Support the troops, not those ones. We have to honor our veterans, not those ones. Those ones are icky. Those veterans are icky. They can go to hell. Thanks for your services and equal. Yeah, it's one of those things where the fact that people who did their time and served their country, the fact that those people are being denied retirement benefits, that should, that genuinely should be a controversy. That is something that should have anyone who even pretends to care about the well-being of the troops. Those people should be stepping forward and saying, hey, hold on a minute. But those people fucking hate trans people. So anything that leads to trans people suffering is okay in their books. Because in the end, that's really the main thing that conservatives support is making people they don't like suffer. Hey, Gabrielle. So yeah, conservatives can fucking die. Just a bunch of absolute assholes. Oh, also, they are going after same-sex marriage again. That was it Kim Richardson or something like that. Kim something or other. That county clerk who had refused to give out refused to issue marriage licenses. She and the conservative group who are funding her want to get the Supreme Court to overrule Obergefell. My suspicion is that the Supreme Court will hold off on actually reversing Obergefell. They'll hold off on making any decision on that for now. They're probably going to wait for wait and hope for another case. Maybe maybe wait to see if a lower court makes the initial decision for them or something, basically. That's my suspicion. I don't think it'll happen with this particular case, but I think at least 5 of the conservatives on the court do want to overrule it. Might actually be all 6, frankly. We know Thomas wants to overrule it. Like, we know Thomas wants to reverse it. Roberts disagreed with the decision at the time that it was made. Coney Barrett is not a fucking judge. She's an activist. She probably wants to reverse it. So I think they do have the votes to do it. I think there's enough of them who want to overrule it. I just think they probably want a better case for it. Davis, that's right. Kim Davis, I think. Because I don't think this Kim Davis case really provides enough of a judicial justification for completely undoing Obergefell. Wouldn't be surprised if they still rule in her favor. Just hi, Cliff. Yeah, I don't think it actually protects kids. I don't think age verification will actually do jack shit to actually protect kids, is the thing. In fact, quite the opposite. I think age verification, in a lot of cases, because it's used to go after specific types of content, it can actually end up doing more harm to kids. So they never get it turned over. Right. I mean, they absolutely want to. Like I said, Thomas straight up said that he wants to overturn it. Yeah, Cliff, as I mentioned earlier, any sort of age verification thing or like that sort of protect the kids, any sort of protect the kids kind of push, it's pretty much always used to censor queer content, including queer content that is intended for young people. So, like, some 14-year-old struggling with their feelings, wanting to feel represented and shit like that. You know, wanting to get perspectives from other people who've been where they are now. Those are the kids who are going to be affected by this. Meanwhile, how much you want to bet that the dude who that the chud who complains about some show having a gay character, that dude's videos are still going to be available for everybody. In case of joking. Video of the undercover female cops deciding hard to debate cat colors. That seems stupid and pointless. Not that cat colors don't deserve to be shit on. Catcalling is a shitty thing to do. They deserve to be called out. But yeah, What a fucking waste of time and resources. Time and resources that should be spent arresting little old ladies who are protesting against genocide. Those are the real targets. Those are the real terrorists. Is little old ladies protesting against genocide. Get those ladies in prison, in jail. Round up all those people. Yes, the UK is in fact a fucking joke. Racists who are fucking threatening to burn down buildings with refugees in them. We understand their anger. People protesting a fucking genocide? Terrorists! Everything is so goddamn stupid. Hi, Paisley. Really? Yeah. Yeah, we're about halfway through the stream now. Is everything? The world is the world is awful, Paisley. We're all just talking about how awful the world is. Also, it's so goddamn hot. Getting real tired of how hot it is. Hey, Angel. What if it clicks randomly and finds a not kid-friendly video? I mean, parents can just turn on parental controls on YouTube. Like 4 months till snow. Not that I like snow either, frankly. So we don't know how. So my thoughts are kind of twofold. Cool in my room, but I'm not complaining. And actually, I got a lot of thoughts. So first of all, I don't think it happens at all. But like the kids, some kid wants to watch a video about Paw Patrol. I don't. I honestly don't think it's very likely that. I don't think it's actually that big a concern. I don't think it's that common that they'll be looking for something about Bluey and wind up watching something that is absolutely not intended for kids. I'm also not convinced that it's actually that big a deal if they do. But another thing is, honestly, I have a feeling the age verification won't actually do much to prevent that anyway. I would be very surprised if it turned out that the age verification actually prevented kids from finding videos about, say, Bluey being communist propaganda. Yeah, like those videos are going to be are definitely going to be accessible. There's a rule. There's a way to get around it. Yeah, yeah, I would absolutely not be surprised. Like videos about by Chuds complaining about how this kids show has a gay character. That's those videos will be super easy to hey bye bye super easy to accidentally click across because YouTube, quite frankly, fucking loves the alt right. Kids more device better than grown-ups. Yep. You know what they want to watch? They click off of some old guy sitting in a gaming chair. True. New Taylor Swift album announcement. I couldn't care less. So yeah, I like the kids are still going to come across videos that aren't kid friendly. It's just they're going to be kid friendly in a way that pushes them towards right wing viewpoints. Nah, I'm old to bye bye. I am an old. Meanwhile, somebody who put a ton of work in to make their video kid friendly is going to be restricted because oh hey they talk about gay characters in it. And any discussion of gay characters is automatically going to be judged as not being kid friendly. Since my kids when they're little and they do it again, not making rules against other people. That's for the parents to decide. Yeah. In Northern Lights. And really, seeing movies, reading books, watching videos way younger than they should be. I mean, that's Every kid should get the experience of seeing something that they are really not supposed to at an age way younger than they really should be. With that, then, you know, becoming an integral part of their personality for the rest of their life. You know, they watch some horror movie at 7 years old and then grow up to be a huge horror fan. Make their own horror shit. We had so much fun sneaking into R-rated movies. Maybe it was too much. We didn't do it again for a while. Like you do the same. Yeah, I mean, the problem with YouTube is the assholes. There's a lot of assholes on YouTube. You know, people who make their channels whatever popular thing that happens to have a black person in it. Yo, like all those channels are like bitching and moaning about the MCU. That's the problem with YouTube, is all the people who complain about the MCU. And like I said, I honestly don't think some of them might be if they swear a lot. Like there's a few who might be if they do spend a lot of time swearing on their channel, they might not, you know, they might not be visible to kids. But I suspect most of those assholes, those aren't the people who are going to be restricted. Those aren't the people who are going to be who kids are going to be blocked from seeing. Yeah. Gonna get more water. I'll be back in a moment. God, those fucking. I honestly hate those channels that are all about anger. It's so lazy to me and so like intellectually dishonest. I mean, it's something that goes back a long time. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Nostalgia Critic, back when he used to be a huge deal, and I think a lot of his thing was that performative anger. Hey, Julia, you complain a lot. Sure, but I also talk about things that I absolutely love. But yeah, I never watched the Nostalgia Critic. I did watch somebody do a breakdown or an analysis of his review of Sailor Moon, like Alex Jones anger. Well, I mean, not even just that. A lot of it, honestly, a lot of it is the anger at pop culture, at TV shows and movies and video games and shit. Like, okay, you don't like what's going on with Star Wars anymore, so stop watching Star Wars. It's clear you no longer enjoy the franchise, so stop watching it. Like, a video game will allow players to choose their own pronouns, and a guy will performatively lose their shit. If it genuinely bothers you that much, then don't play the fucking game. Just stick to the old games that you enjoy. Just, rewatch the old TV shows that you enjoy. Rewatch the old movies that you enjoy. Criticism is valid. Criticism is a good thing, because criticism is looking at something and analyzing it, looking at the themes, looking at the character, but that's not what they're doing. It's not what they're doing is not criticism. It is complaining about a woman in the lead role. Yeah, it's anger. It's outrage. It's not criticism. It's outrage. Cynthia as Jesus. I have no idea what you're talking about. I genuinely don't even know what you're talking about with that one. And it's worth noting, criticism is not inherently about. Cynthia Evia cast as Jesus, people not happy. I bet. Like, criticism is not about tearing something down. Criticism is not necessarily about tearing something down. Interested your take on that? My take is I don't care. Like, my thinking, they knew what they were doing. They were banking on people getting angry in order to get, in order to. You familiar with the Streisand effect? That's what this is. It's banking on the Streisand effect. No such thing as bad publicity. What's that? So the Streisand effect. When you demand that people not talk about something, they talk about it. Like that's the short form of it. The more you demand that people not talk about something, the more they will talk about it. Because now they're aware of it. Chantel does that all the time. Inadvertently, probably. But yeah, so like that's what they're doing with Cynthia Erivo as Jesus, or Aviro. Cynthia Aviro as Jesus. Well, no, it's not quite that. Actually, it's not quite Streisand effect now. No, Streisand effect is actually when you try to suppress information. Streisand effect is when you try to suppress information and get people. They're just banking on controversy. With like Cynthia Aviro's Jesus, they're banking on controversy. Get a controversy so people talk about it. CSN files, Streisand effect. Kind of, yeah. Hi, Rebecca. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like, it's the more Trump tries to say, like, the more Trump says, stop talking about the Epstein files, the more people talk about the Epstein files. Yeah, Cynthia Aviro as Jesus, it's controversy. It's courting controversy in order to get attention. The fact that they're going that route, I have to say, does not bode well for whatever that movie or whatever is. Hey, Hassan. I'll be honest. It does not bode well for. I'm guessing it's for a movie. It does not bode well for the movie. If they have to rely on controversy, tells me it might not actually be a particularly good movie. Would you outrage if Hawaii one played? Be an outrage if anyone. There'd be a lot of anger if anyone played Muhammad. Islam, quite famously, does not allow images of Muhammad. What? Um. I mean, kind of, but I mean, like, it's also like, does nobody remember the Charlie Hebdo thing? All right. So apparently, actually, it's Islam, strictly speaking, apparently prohibits images of anything with a soul in order to cut off any pathways that could lead to idolatry. Yeah, Islam. in Islam generally forbids any images of people or animals. Facially and kept soul. Heard a Dollar Tree, I had to go back. Yeah, idolatry. Yeah, they don't. Just looking it up, and apparently they don't. They don't. Islam doesn't like images of any of people or animals in general. So they do tend to take it a little bit more personally when it's their own prophet, because Muhammad is their guy. You know, like they also consider Jesus to be a prophet. But if Christians want to, I think animals have a soul. I guess so. But if Christians want to, yeah, he's also a Christian's guy. So if Christians want to depict Jesus, then, you know, then sure, fine, whatever. But Muhammad, he is specific to Islam. So they do take it more personally when it's their own dude. No, still no job. I keep looking though. Is it still popular? Yeah, Buddhism is still popular. You need some OnlyFans? I'm fine with it. You know, people use it to make money and control their own image. That's totally fine. I wouldn't do it myself. I'm not comfortable doing it myself, but yes, I did get approved for welfare. So I will at least have a small amount of money coming in. Doesn't cover all my expenses, but it's better than nothing. In the meantime, I will continue to keep looking for an actual job. Let's fleece the state for. I'm not looking to do that. First payment did come in. Cool, cool. Yesterday, actually. First payment came in yesterday. I know a guy who moves packs. No. Takes a few months in the States. You've been reading much? Not really, no. I finished reading the Sailor Moon manga. Next up, I'll read the Sailor V manga. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. So the Sailor Moon manga that I read, the Eternal Edition, it includes a bonus story that Takuchi did in 1999. To pull for women, most unattractive hobbies a man can have. Comic books, video games. Yay! Comic books number one. Woo! Hell yeah! Woo woo! Comic books number one. Yeah, she did a story in 1999, set in 1999. All girls were gambling and porn addiction. I mean, I don't. I'm with them on that one. Bye bye. I have not listened to Drops of Jupiter by Train yet. No, I'm with them on that one. Yeah, the story featured them sort of grown up. They were adults now. They had jobs. Each of them was married with a third grade kid. There's us is kind of funny. It was really weird. Look at this batting. I'm sorry, Uncle Buck. Like, everyone hated Usagi's third grade daughter. Like, all the other kids hated her. And then Earth came under attack, and they all transformed into Sailor Scouts. And, like, the attack was coming from a giant horde of bunnies in the shape of a giant bunny head. And they decided that the only way to defeat them was to gather up a whole bunch of cats and have them merge into the form of a giant bobcat to eat the bunnies. It was fucking weird. It's just a phrase Canadians say. I mean, that is true. It is very much a thing Canadians say, even when we're not sorry. Regardless, I do reject the idea of Venus and Mars having husbands. Those two are absolutely gay for each other. Like, hold on a second. You're not an asshole, Uncle Buck. Like, look at them clinging to each other here. You're gonna tell me these two are straight? Cling to each other, hands clasped. We're supposed to think they're straight? Come on. Those two are so fucking gay. Like fans of the 90s, like fans of the cartoon tend to ship Ami and Makoto, Mercury and Jupiter. I think largely based on I think main thing was a scene where the two of them have a share a dance together. I think a lot of people ship those two because of that dance they shared in the anime. In the manga, no, it's Venus and Mars. Wow, are they ever gay for each other in the manga? So yeah, those two are absolutely bisexual. I think they all are. I don't think there's a single straight character in that entire cast. Every one of the Guardians is bi, except for the ones who are just full on lesbian. Specifically, Haruka, Uranus. And Pluto might be Ace. Side boob just shot a pain through me. Boo. Boo for boob pain. Hi, E the Great. Teachers who put on educational videos for their students will get flagged as a small baby. That said, I would kind of hope that teachers would have like separate accounts for like themselves and for their like a teacher probably should create a separate YouTube login for anything they need to show in school. Because like on a PBS, yep. Yeah. Instead, they want to start pushing fucking ProggerU in schools. So yeah. I mean, like, ProggerU is not actually accredited educational content. It is pure, straight up propaganda. Just far right conservative propaganda. That's all it is. So Republicans want unabashed propaganda in schools. Every day is the year now, yep. Yeah, I would want teachers to have separate accounts for their personal life and their schoolwork on YouTube, because yeah, they get home, they watch documentaries about gruesome murders. They don't need shit like that showing up in the recommended videos after they show it after they show their kids some video about whatever, some educational video. Separate accounts since they come to ask my daughters more. Honestly, I would guess that some do and some don't bother. I would guess that it's one of those things. Some of them do create separate accounts. Some of them don't bother. Some probably don't use YouTube at all as a teaching aid. But yeah, like I said, I'm just imagining somebody like teacher who loves watching YouTube documentaries about gruesome murders. Then they pull up YouTube on their computer at school, and the recommended section just shows gruesome, screenshots of gruesome murders. This is how the weather makes rain and wind, kids. The next video is Twister. Like I said, I mean, just like some of them have some videos have like pretty fucked up screenshots, like just thumbnails. Like some of them have pretty fucked up thumbnails. Imagine a cow and truck flying through the air. I mean, that's a cartoon, Uncle Buck. Cartoons do that gag. So, I mean, that's not going to disturb them. The kids will laugh. I don't even want to describe it. It was so bad. Jodie Foster started in the first Twister movie. Actually, you know what would be even worse than a gruesome thumbnail? Recommended videos are like old channels. And then the kids are like, you still watch that? How old are you? And then the teacher crumbles into dust. That's the real reason you want separate. That's the real reason you want separate accounts for home and school. Kids need Wile E. Coyote in their life. Absolutely. And I don't know YouTube enough to like. What's a YouTube channel that's like still going but is generally seen as uncool now? I need some Coyote Ugly in my life. Are there any like YouTubers who were huge 10 years ago and like who are still out there, still doing stuff, but who've become unhip? Not for being awful, but just because like their time has passed. I know you've got guys like the Critical Drinker who are not as popular as they used to be because people realized, oh, this guy's an asshole. But like ones who are just like their time has largely passed. Someone that kids today think is lame. Some of the kids today is like, oh, that guy sucks. Yeah, fucking whatever, Julia. a channel for old people. Are there any channels for old people? Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link is still hit. That's old to me. I mean, like my age, 30s or 40s. So yeah, what are some of the channels that are popular with people in their 30s and 40s? I suppose it would mostly be nostalgia shit while people watch SSI videos. Nostalgia shit on like news. You know, channels that report that analyze things that are in the news. Medical ailment videos, yeah. You're not old, it's music videos for your age group. Though I don't watch music videos for my age group. Like Shops of Jupiter. Like, you know, music videos from my age group, it'd probably mostly be 90s shit. Some, you know, 2000 stuff, early 2000s. You know, for my age group, like, fucking Killers and Franz Ferdinand would probably be like, you know, for my age group, you know, that era. You know, some stuff from like the 90s as well, garbage. But no, what I watch is you know, popular. I watch it like the new indie shit. Like Wolf Alice or New Dad. Or black honey. Wet leg. Fine, fine, Uncle Buck. I'll watch it when I'm done here. I've got the tab open. I've opened it in a new tab. I will watch probably until like 5 seconds after the singer starts singing. Because I have a hunch I'm probably not going to much like the singer. Just a hunch. Did Venus blow your mind? I don't even remember that one. Oh, it's in the lyrics? Yeah, for my part, like, I appreciate good lyrics, but they need to be paired with vocals that I enjoy. If I don't enjoy the vocals, then it doesn't matter how good the lyrics are, I don't enjoy the song. And on that note, I am going to get gearing. Gonna head off. So thanks for watching. And good night, everybody. See you tomorrow for more of Date Everything, where we will see if we can finally get our anime figurine. Bye-bye.